So when a brand new Breath of the Wild inspired game is brought to my attention, I feel like I am obligated to not only go ahead and watch the trailer for it, but to bring it to all of your guys' attention as well by covering it in a dedicated video. Now, very little is actually known about this game. It is called Project Budamato. I was linked the YouTube trailer, which has, as of recording this video, 3,649 views. They released a pre-alpha trailer. This game in specific is going to be in development until the end of 2022. This game is currently slated to be available for PC via Steam, for the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox Series X, the Xbox One, and the Switch. There is going to be no mobile crossplay compatibility whatsoever. This is not targeting a mobile release. This is a PC and console game. You know what else should be on your PC and your console though? Me. And you can achieve that by going down and clicking that subscribe button, especially if you're interested in staying up to date with MMO news like this every day, general MMO discussions, MMO giveaways, and if you feel like I deserve it, drop a like and a comment on the video. It is a huge help for the YouTube algorithm. So we're gonna go ahead here, we're gonna look at the trailer, and then we're gonna discuss it briefly at the end with what little information they have given us. This is developed by Soft, apparently. I've never heard of them before. This teaser represents a game currently in prototype stage. This includes characters, environments, and gameplay designs are subject to change. This is giving me very, like very Xenoblade 2 vibes. Which is great because I love Xenoblade Chronicles, Xenoblade Chronicles X, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. If tomorrow is the last day of the world, where and what will you do? Oh my gosh, she looks terrifying. Like, she looks terrifying, and then we see this world, and the world itself looks actually pretty good. Like, I know that there have been people saying that this looks and feels a lot like Breath of the Wild, but to me, this really looks and feels a lot like Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like, a lot. I get I guess if I were to compare it to anything, I'd say it's kind of like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Breath of the Wild, and Code Vein, I guess, like an amalgamation of all three games. I know there are going to be people like, this is just a Genshin clone, but no, this is not a Genshin clone, guys, really. Now, again, it is called Project Buramato. Development target 2023. So that looks to be when they are hoping that this game is finished. They're hoping that the game is in a complete state. But scrolling down into the YouTube description, it goes on to state that you can playtest the prototype in the fourth quarter of 2021. You can wishlist the game on Steam. It is a fast-paced, semi-open world 3D action-adventure video game in which you can traverse the ancient lands of the Old Lords, absorb and manipulate the power of the Dark Curse in beautiful high fantasy settings of traditional Bornean folktales. I don't know what Bornean. I think Bornean's like some kind of like Nordic thing, right? I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid. So it is a 3D action platformer video game in high fantasy settings of traditional Bornean folktales. You can play the game in fast-paced third-person action. Open interpretation and storytelling focus more on atmosphere. I'm not sure what open interpretation means. I guess it's not going to have much in the way of story, and it's going to leave that open for you to interpret it as you will. fight mythical creatures on magic-focused action shooter gameplay. I thought it actually kind of reminded me a little bit of Shadow of the Colossus. I don't know how many of you guys have played Shadow of the Colossus, but to me personally, it also felt like it had a mixture, because in Shadow of the Colossus, you had these like enormous monstrosities that would move around and occupy the world. And I don't know, like we at a certain point in the trailer, we saw this giant monster, and I don't know, I just kind of got Shadow of the Colossus vibes from it. Explore the vast open environment with our smooth traversal system. Explore and traverse the land of the old lords in beautiful semi-open world environments. Now, they have a Discord, they have a Steam page. Other than that, other than the small bit of information that we got there and the gameplay that we saw in the trailer, that's pretty much all we have. To me, I don't know, I feel like the game does look pretty good, given that this isn't a large AAA budget game. This doesn't feel, I don't know, I don't feel like it's necessarily as high quality as a game like Kena was, but this has what, a year and a half maybe or more to touch up on all of the issues that people have with the game. Ultimately, I think it could turn out to be really good. I'm bringing it to everyone's attention, so if you want to go ahead and support them, you can. If you want to go ahead and test the game out, you can. Hopefully this provides them a little bit more exposure, which in turn provides them a little more funding and helps them move along the development process, and hopefully potentially get the game out by early 2023. But what do you guys think? Does it look like something that you might be interested in? Let me know down in the comments below, and let's talk about it.
Someday soon I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna